Good morning.
Did it.
It feels like that lawyer sketch every time we start the
show. Well, it's cute if you do it at the same time. So you gotta do it at the same time.
Yeah.
It's also cute if you don't do it at the same time. We're just adorable, really. No big deal.
Happy Monday. It is May 18th. We are back for another week of this. As promised, we have updated the show schedule. We now have a bit of a format that we're following, which is a set schedule that we're kind of doing every single day of the week. Which is I can just open this up real quick. You're
No.
You don't want to say what the schedule's going to be?
Oh, I thought you were going to show it to them.
No.
I'm like, no, there's things in there.
No, I can't. Okay. I can't even. I don't have that set up. I can't just like show things off the top of my head.
Oh, sure. That would be nice.
OBS doesn't work that way.
Of course not.
So from now on, we're just breaking the show up into segments just for our sake so that we can keep things going. We're starting up with an intro, then we're going to do a segment, which is going to be different depending on what day of the week it is. So there'll be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday segment that we'll do each one of those days. Mm-hmm. Then after that, we have a recurring segment that we are just calling Matt.
Stick around.
We'll see what happens.
I think the name will make sense. I think if they stick around to see what that is, I think they'll make sense out of it.
Right. Then after the halfway mark and Matt, we do headlines, and then we'll close out the show with a press the button question. So that's going to be each episode.
I'm missing chat things.
Today is Monday. We one thing we didn't think to figure out was how to make chat work on this freaking iPad.
I can do it on my phone.
Okay.
Or no, you have to do it on your phone.
Either one.
No, you have to do it on your phone. I've decided.
Okay. How you feeling this morning? We're currently in the intro phase.
I feel rested.
Yeah?
But I'm anticipating not good things to come from this.
So today is Monday. So on Mondays, we decided that we were going to try interesting foods part of the...
Mondays are Munchy Mondays.
Munchy Mondays.
Munchy Mondays.
It started with we'll get one of those surprise boxes that comes with snacks from around the world, and we'll try different snacks from different countries.
And we will be doing that.
And yeah, we have one ordered that's going to be coming in.
And then we'll probably have one special one a month that isn't just a snack from somewhere else in the world. But at the risk of sounding too much like Good Mythical Morning, we have something prepared today. We're not excited. It was a mistake.
The brilliant idea that Allison came up with yesterday.
We're still in the intro.
Was
Wait, no.
What?
No. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till we're done with the end. We're still intro.
We're transitioning.
What are you talking about? We still have 2 minutes.
Okay, fine. How are you guys doing?
How are you gonna mess up the first one?
How am I not gonna mess up that's what the first one's for.
That's true. What are you drinking? That isn't water.
Not water, not at all. This is my this is just it's more the same tea. This is just my white tea again. My white Virgo tea. My zodiac tea.
Let me smell.
It's one of the ones you like, yeah.
It smells so good. What am I drinking?
At some point we'll get back home. You were drinking something, it had the word mellow in it. You don't have actual flavors left anymore.
Oh yeah, no, okay, this is normal coffee then. I like the way it tastes more than some of the other ones.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you went through all the specialty flavors and now they just all have weird names and I don't know what they taste like.
We had a weekend, but we are back. Kyle and I had lots of lack of sleeping over the weekend.
Yeah, it was a long weekend.
Things. Gannon got sick. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
we somehow managed to circle back around to being fairly awake this morning. I don't know how that happened, but
we nailed it.
No, now is the wrong day. Wrong day.
That's true. It is. This is the wrong day, in fact. So yeah.
So should we?
We should probably introduce what we've got.
What inspired this idea, Allison?
Well, okay. So Munchy Mondays was just an excuse for me to eat cool snacks from other places in the world, and then put it on a show. But I wanted to just food segments are always fun. People like food segments.
Yeah.
They're always enjoyable. Mukbangs exist. People obviously like food to a big enough degree. This is not a mukbang. It's not a mukbang. I guess it just kind of depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Is Good Mythical Morning a mukbang? Anyway, so we needed a last minute idea because the segment started on Monday and we had a really busy weekend, so we didn't have time to prepare. So we didn't have anything to do that was even remotely intricate. One idea was we were gonna test the cookie chart, right?
Oh,
cookie
right,
trick
yeah.
everyone has.
Where you leave out certain ingredients and see what happens.
Right, but it was like 9 p.m. on Sunday. So
Right, we weren't going to cook anything.
I thought, oh my gosh, I know what we could do. And if you guys were on Reddit about 5 years ago, there was this huge Ask Reddit thread that absolutely blew up and took Reddit by storm. It was a big fun thing, and it was one guy posted, "What delicious food by itself would be disgusting over white rice?" And I thought, Good Mythical Morning hasn't done this, so it's not just a complete knockoff of their show.
One thing led to another.
They really did sort of like capitalize on two people sitting at a
Torturing
table
themselves
eating
with
food.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I don't want to do anything like that they've done before. So I thought of this amazing thing. So here we have 5 cups of rice
Mixed with
with the top results from that thread.
Yeah, that we had in our house.
That we had in our house. So we don't have Mentos, which was one of the top ones. And I can't remember.
Phoenix Writing says blue cheese and rice is probably awful. We're way past that.
Blue cheese and rice sounds better than
we
these.
got ice cream, orange juice, beer, cereal and milk, and peanut butter. Those are our options today.
Yes. So
And some of those are getting worse as we speak, so I think we should start with the milk-based
we
ones.
For 20 minutes.
Should definitely start with the ice cream and cereal first, I think.
You think those are going to be the worst ones?
I just think they're going to get worse the longer we wait.
I don't think so. I think those are going to be the best ones. I think we should start with orange juice.
Okay.
This is going to be the worst.
Orange juice isn't melting.
Melted ice cream just tastes like ice cream. Just different consistency.
Fair enough.
So yeah, which one do you think will be the worst? Which one do you think will be the best?
I think the peanut butter and rice is going to be kind of rough.
Peanut butter? I think that one's going to be fine. It tastes
so?
like peanut butter.
Maybe.
Why do you
If
think
we're lucky, the rice will just absorb whatever it is. I mean, most likely it's got to be like a texture thing, right?
This is not something we plan on doing regularly.
No.
Kyle is an easily squeamish person.
This is true.
By like foods and stuff. We're not like this isn't
Not in like a funny way. I just won't do it.
well, you would for the 40, 50 people watching.
Well, this isn't that bad. It's just rice. And
Right?
some stuff.
It's not that bad. Why is it so early though? Like I could get into this at like 2 p.m. But it's like I literally woke up 20 minutes ago. Like I
Okay.
straight up rolled out of bed 20 minutes ago, and now you want me to eat orange juice and rice. What beer
This is your
it?
idea.
It's a Shiner Prickly Pear beer
Yeah.
because that's what was in the fridge. We're not beer connoisseurs. Do you like how I say that word?
Connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs. I'll never say it differently. It's only ever that way.
All right, so what should we start with? The orange
juice.
So this is like homemade orange juice too, though, right? This is like primo orange juice.
No, it's
No?
it's from that frozen orange juice container thing.
Oh, okay, fine. I was giving your mom
we
too
didn't
much
have
credit.
we didn't have oranges. I don't want to do this.
It was in like a glass pitcher, so I thought
This
it was like
isn't
hand
exciting.
squeezed.
This isn't what the people are here for. Monday Munchies are going to be more fun when we like the food because
Yeah.
then we're more fun.
No, I'm looking forward to trying the
Okay.
snacks.
We have to go at the same time though, right?
Yeah, that's probably fair. That way one of us doesn't have to watch in anticipation.
All right.
All right. Good morning.
Okay. That's not that bad.
That's not the worst. That's actually not too bad.
No.
It's mostly just citrusy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like cereal sort
I
of,
bet they
but
can
with
hear
orange
just
juice.
like they can just hear like the in the microphones as we're just like deciding.
We apologize. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I expected.
Okay, so now I think beer's gonna be the worst one.
Okay.
Because beer tastes bad by itself. Orange juice tastes good. So it's very it kind of tastes like a rotten soup. That's what the orange juice reminds me of. Like if you let a soup
when you
sit
put it
too
that
long,
way.
if you let a soup sit too long and it gets like vinegary,
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
it does. It's mostly it's just soup, just citrusy soup.
Sir Rhina said, I once ate cereal and orange juice and it tasted like shit. I did, so we've all run out of milk once and still tried to eat cereal, right? What did you do when you ran out?
I'm not sure.
I tried water. I ate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I drank skim milk most of my life, so it wasn't like, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever tried mixing anything else
there
with
was
cereal.
one time I mixed water and yogurt, and then put cereal in it to make like
Oh my
milk.
god.
Yeah. It was plain yogurt though, so it wasn't sweet. So it was like what is the word? The bitter? I don't know. Stop.
Sorry.
I don't remember. Anyway, 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I wonder if anybody was if anyone remembers this thread on Reddit. It was such a big deal when it was happening. I remember it blowing up like crazy. Do you
I'm
remember
allergic
it?
to orange juice rice. I think it is actually still one of the top threads on Ask Reddit. If you go to Ask Reddit and like sort it by top of all time, I'm pretty sure this still shows up. Here, let's try the ice cream one now before it gets too melty.
The ice cream was gonna be the best one probably.
Well then let's enjoy.
Okay. The rice was hot when I put everything in. Oh my god.
Vacuum after this.
That was my robe, not the carpet.
Vacuum you.
Oh, that's delicious. That's amazing. I'll keep eating.
Oh, you're
that
right.
one. I don't taste like
Why is that okay?
because it's basically most Indian desserts, I think.
That's a good point.
That's amazing. 0 issues.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 ice cream and rice. I knew that was gonna happen.
So rice is a filler, pretty much, right? Like it should just absorb whatever it is that you're putting on it. And for the most part,
Yeah.
like as long as you can get over the rice texture mixed with whatever it is you're eating, shouldn't actually taste bad or affect the taste that much.
Oh my gosh, Murnaugh says for their cereal I would run out of milk and mix half and half with water. That is milk though, right? I mean, mostly.
That's probably the closest substitute that we've described so far. Yeah.
Princeps said, "Suddenly I can only hear your suffering as I need to do stuff." Cool. I just imagine him like not listening and just hearing like mouth smacks in the distance. All right, let's try the beer one because I'm
Okay, just
sad.
get it over with.
I'm sad about its existence. I don't like beer.
Yeah, I'm not a beer fan either.
Oh my god, the smell. Okay.
Okay, that was... You were right, that was the worst one. Jesus.
That tastes like a mistake. Like,
Okay, the biggest issue with that is that you're forced to hold the beer in your mouth.
yeah, because you're chewing rice.
Right. It's not actually the flavor combination that's doing it, it's just that the rice is forcing you to not swallow yet.
Yeah.
Beer is not meant to be tasted that long.
I'm so glad this is only once a week segment. Not that they're all gonna be bad, but just
No.
like, well, in case
I
you
would
ever,
request that most of them not be.
in case you ever had the urge, beer and rice is not an acceptable combination.
How would you rate these so far on a scale of 1 to 5 each, starting with orange juice?
Oh, on a scale of 1 to 5.
Yeah, 5 would be like would recommend as an option of food.
I think what we could do is we could just eat all of them and then put them in order,
Okay, yeah, we can
and
do that.
that kind of works itself out. Let's
That
do
sounds
the
pretty good.
cereal.
Huh. Neither of us actually like beer, which is also kind of a problem.
Yeah. Oh, the rice is like.
I've tried getting into beer multiple times and I just can't.
All right, cereal. Here we go.
I bet this is just going to taste like cereal. That's my prediction for this.
Okay. Well, I hope so.
That just tastes like cereal.
Yeah.
That's just Rice Krispies and another cereal mixed together.
It's not Rice Krispies. It's rice.
Soggies.
Rice soggies.
It's Rice Krispies that we've been left sitting too long.
That's good.
That is good. I could probably just eat this.
Actually, weirdly, the milk and the rice
That's just...
helps because now the rice isn't so like grainy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's,
That's just carbs and milk. It's almost impossible to tell the difference between the cereal and
That's
the,
not that
and the
bad.
rice.
I don't think maybe like this would be a great like end of the world like dessert or like apocalypse dessert. It's like I need I need
Yeah.
to feel full. Throw some rice in your cereal. You get more that way. But yeah, that was okay.
You seem torn.
No, it's fine. I don't even know why we're doing this. Like what is life?
Entertainment.
Are you entertained? Okay. It's a peanut butter. I don't really like
We're
peanut
doing this so
butter.
that we don't have to go on another feminist rant.
They love my feminist rants. I could rant about anything. All right. Peanut butter.
That's Let's go for it.
Peanut butter.
Get a good hearty bite.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That tastes like peanut butter with bugs in it to me.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say something similar. I'm not a fan of that.
Mm-mm. The taste is exclusively peanut butter.
The taste is exclusively not rice. Like, the rice does not affect the taste at all. It just affects how you consume the food.
That one ended up being way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that was unpleasant. That was
the texture, like your brain has decided that like there's like it's like your brain's trying to make sense of the texture, and for whatever reason, like the little tiny pieces in it, bugs. Like that's what I was getting. So I'm gonna have more of this rice ice cream.
It's definitely like they shouldn't be there. That's the one I've been dropping the ones on the floor into, actually.
What?
Yep.
What did you say?
That's the one I've been putting the ones from the floor into that one.
Why would you do that?
I didn't think we were eating any more of these.
What is wrong with you? You put food from the floor back in the food container?
Yeah. We're tossing it all out, aren't we?
No, one of them was good.
Yeah,
Two
that
of them
one.
were good.
The cereal one is good.
The ice cream one was good. What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
How could you
Thought
do
we
this
were
to
done.
me?
All right, how do we rank these? Where would you play? So the cereal's the best.
No, I think the ice cream's the best.
You do?
Yeah, it tastes like an actual dessert. I can't try it again, though.
Oh, I guess the cereal is the least noticeable.
I'm gonna try it again.
The cereal, you can't tell anything is different. The ice cream and rice one does actually taste like a new thing. Like it kind of like it could work together.
I think it actually tastes like an old thing. I think it tastes like desserts I've ordered at restaurants before.
I think you're probably right. This has to be a dessert. Like in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing, this could actually be turned into a real dessert.
Yeah, it's good.
So okay, sure, we can do that one first.
Yeah.
Cereal's definitely next.
Yeah, for sure.
Then it's probably got to be the orange juice, just because it's mostly inoffensive.
Yes,
so it's got to be right. That is the center one.
I think this is the correct lineup.
Peanut butter then beer, or beer then peanut butter. Which one's the worst?
I don't know. Beer was bad because you had to hold it in your mouth and taste beer for a long time, and beer tastes like...
Beer was definitely the worst for me.
Beer tastes like just like fermented evil.
It depends on what your thing is, I guess, because I could get over that texture more than I could get over that taste. I could eat this whole thing.
I think I'm flipped.
Really?
Yeah.
You could eat the whole beer one before you ate the whole peanut butter one?
Yeah, because the beer one I can associate in my mouth as like, that's beer and that's rice. The peanut butter one is like, there's something in my peanut butter, and it's sort of like a brain thing. My brain can't make it be rice. Like, it's not rice. It doesn't feel like rice. It feels like bugs. And so peanut butter with bugs is worse than beer and rice. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
I really can't. I can't handle beer flavor for that long. I can get over the texture of the peanut butter and rice definitely easier than the beer for me.
Yeah. So I think that's.
So what are your general conclusions on this experiment?
Feel bad for that one guy.
yeah, for real.
The guy that did the whole thread.
There were so many. What are some of the other things that he mixed in that we couldn't do?
Jello.
Do you remember off the top of your head? Jello was one we were going to try that.
I bet it would have been fine. It would have been fine, or would have been in the peanut butter category.
Yeah, Jello was one.
Honestly, most of the other ones were good, like, which is why we didn't bother. Like,
one was
like macaroni and cheese, but that's just like a casserole that I eat.
Right. Yeah.
Then there was Mentos was like one of the popular.
That was like the top. Mentos was like the top one, which I don't get.
No, I don't know. Mentos is also like a chewy candy too sometimes. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Jelly beans was on there.
Yeah.
Petite Trinon says the feminist rants are the things I dislike about the show. Boo. Go be a feminist.
Can't guarantee they're going away.
Lil Ben DeSmall says, "Do you like my feminist rants?"
Of course.
That was a stupid thing to ask my husband, I guess. Lil Ben DeSmall says, "I feel like the ice cream and rice would be modified into sticky rice pudding." That is what it tastes like.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like.
It could very easily be turned into a dessert in the hands of somebody who knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
we just put vanilla ice cream on rice and mixed it.
Phoenix Rising says, I remember there was one stream where an animator wanted a pizza and had chat pick out the ingredients for the pizza. No, that sounds like a mistake. Which has inspired something that would taste terrible, which is anchovies and rice. Well, okay, so the biggest thing about this thread was what is something that tastes good by itself but bad on
That's
rice?
true, right? Yeah, it was supposed to be something that
tastes bad.
Yeah, because you could easily mix any bad ingredient
thing, and it would taste bad.
And it would taste bad.
Right.
The point was to try and mix two good things and have them come out terrible.
Yeah. I'm sad we did this. This sea arsonist says, "Can I not stay and be a feminist?" What does that mean? Can he leave the stream and be a feminist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones.
But you can also stay and not be a feminist too.
I cleared these out. Right.
Probably a good idea.
We won't discriminate. You might be incorrect, but...
Well, I find that most people I talk to who are like, I'm not a feminist, just disagree with the way the feminist movement is projected, like, online.
Right, they actually believe in the exact same things, they just don't want to call it the same thing.
Usually, yeah.
Oh, that's yours. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Cool.
So usually that's the case, so if you don't identify as a feminist, that's fine. as long as you believe in the same thing. And if you don't, then I hate you, get out. Do you know how many friends I'd have to sacrifice if they didn't believe what I believed about almost everything? All right, that was the food segment.
It was.
How long did that go
a
for?
Food segment. We did about 15 solid minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it going longer in the future. But that was... we won't be doing many like that,
no.
I don't think.
We'll also be chatting while trying different foods, is really what it is. We got the boxes coming in, so we have like an automated service delivering us new things every month. And then we'll also probably just hand pick like, interesting candy off of Amazon or something that we find. Actually, if you have any suggestions, please leave them. Comments of these videos on YouTube or in Discord would be great. You can tell us here too. We just might not remember them.
So the pizza that was ordered for that one guy, it was French fries and chicken nuggets and pepperoni with fish chips, crisps.
Where did he order this pizza from?
I'm gonna imagine. I don't know.
What place can you get this pizza? Because I want this pizza place.
That's true. I also want it.
This reminds me of the place in downtown Austin.
She's eating Gannon's food. Hang on, sorry. She's such a small kitten. She can't do this. It's illegal.
In downtown Austin, I can't remember the name of the place. I think Ian's eaten there before, so if he's in chat, maybe he can tell me. But it's I realized later what they serve is stoner food. It's for people who come in at 2 a.m.
Austin, the downtown Austin place?
Yeah. Do you know the name of it?
Yeah.
It's I went there during when I used to work at KXAN for a couple for a little while. I would go in and eat at this place, and they have things like burgers with macaroni on them, and it was amazing and extremely unhealthy.
Yeah. When I went, I got a buffalo chicken sandwich, which was fried chicken in buffalo sauce, and then it had blue cheese dressing, and then it had mozzarella sticks, and then it had French fries, and I think it had some other sauce on it.
French fries on the side or on the sandwich?
On the sandwich.
Awesome.
Oh my god, what was it called? That's alright. We'll figure it out later. I think it actually went out of business.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because Austin health place, it's
That's
they're
true,
just not
yeah.
it's not as trendy to eat like.
But Austin's also the weed place. Like, it seems like it would still stay up pretty well.
Even the stoners in Austin are like healthy. Like, it's so disappointing.
Not Fanta says...
Oh, they made the pizza themselves. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. Best strange pizza I've had is duck pizza with hoisin sauce, which is a plum sauce. That sounds extremely interesting, and I would definitely try that.
I grew up my whole life thinking a lot of things wouldn't taste good with melted cheese on them, but most things actually taste good with melted cheese on them. Like,
That's
it's
true.
It's really like, I find very few things don't taste good with melted cheese.
How about
Because like for a
pineapple?
long time, that's unacceptable. For a really long time, I was like, you can't do fish.
Hey, is Rustage in here?
Oh, I hope not.
I just saw AA Rustage.
I mean, Rustage is great, but like,
Oh yeah, he's right there.
of all the streams, this one.
I just saw that you did. I saw a tweet saying you were doing a 24-hour live stream. Are you still doing that now? Are you watching our live stream on your live stream?
That's insane. You know what I thought you couldn't melt cheese on for a really long time?
What?
Fish. It's wrong. You can. It's good. You can melt cheese on pretty much anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
Except
fair.
for pineapple.
Except
that's
for pineapple.
disgusting. That's not a meal. pineapple with melted cheese isn't a meal. That's not how that works. Like, it's got to be food. Pineapple is an ingredient.
I agree.
What are you doing?
Rustage is in fact streaming right now.
Why did you?
I gotta text somebody.
I can't see chat.
Yeah, no, you gotta wait for a minute.
Is this what you wanted?
Anyway.
L for Life says, what's rustage? Rustage is the reason that we didn't cry continuously on our trip in England.
This is correct.
Rustage is a YouTuber that does really great anime rap videos.
Yeah.
And we met him when we were going to VidCon. Thank God. Thank God we did that. Thank God we met Rustage. And he took us around London? We were in London, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we rate him after this, or do we have a show coming up?
I don't know.
We technically have digital cardboard after this. Maybe Ricky can rate him afterwards.
Sounds good.
Anyway, yeah, Rustage
yeah.
is cool. Go check out his channel.
Yeah.
So that was the end of the segment. Technically, next we're supposed to have Matt.
Rustage did introduce me to one of my new greatest fears in life, though.
What's that?
It's being inside a dangling glass ball over a city in the middle of a windstorm.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm happy to have the experience because I value conversations in which I can go, hey, I did that thing, or oh, I've done something like that, so I have it. But I think in a few years it'll probably be one of those memories I suppress.
Yeah.
To never have to remember again.
No, that's fair. This was when we went to VidCon earlier this year, by the way. Rustage was like the only guy that we actually connected with on Twitter before. And so we were able to meet him there, and he introduced us to Stipendium and Dan Bull.
Yeah,
so we got to meet them.
cool.
And if it weren't for that, we would have met literally no one because it was VidCon
dumb.
is terrible and very poorly organized.
Right. What was I gonna say? Doesn't matter.
Something else about London.
I'm gonna read some comments because we've been ignoring them.
Okay, go ahead and do that while we wait for Matt to get on. I think Matt may have had a late night. We'll check in with him.
Yeah, I think maybe he did. Phoenix Rising says, if you're looking for sweet recommendations, may I suggest 99 Flakes? What does that mean?
I don't know, it must be
people are giving me examples of things that taste bad with melted cheese, including oranges. Correct.
That's citrus, I guess. Is what
oranges was one of the ones with rice that doesn't work well, but we did orange juice instead, which is also one of them. But
definitely, I think orange juice definitely turned out better than oranges would have.
Pineapple and grilled cheese melts on a good thick French toast is perfect.
I can see that.
No, what? I'm not even sure I understand the composition of this meal. Let's see. Elferlight says, controversial opinion, cheese on a hamburger doesn't do anything to the hamburger. The meat's patty taste overwhelms the cheese, but I've never tasted the cheese on a hamburger.
I don't think you're doing cheeseburgers right then.
Yeah, I literally can't do burgers without cheese.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is unacceptable. I will say that the cheese doesn't always have the most flavor, but it counters
Every
out.
piece of the burger combines into the burger experience.
Yeah, get better burgers.
Yeah. Who left that comment?
Petite Trinon also says, I really dislike anime. Okay, so here's what I think we do. We just start introducing things to see what Petite Trinon likes and dislikes. Just like in stream, we can go back and be like, okay. Just like check them off. Just, who dislikes anime?
Wait, who made the burger comment?
Elferlight.
It was Elferlight.
Yeah.
I took you to Mighty Fine. In person.
That's Kyle's favorite restaurant.
How dare you?
Phoenix Rising, then someone must have done the cheese wrong. Elferlight's only had... Oh, Petite likes cheeseburgers.
Okay, well that's something.
I'm digging this. This trend needs to keep going. I'm actually really enjoying this. He also liked my robe.
Okay, that's something.
No, he needs to be like the ethereal force outside of chat that just like comments like, I like this.
I approve.
I dislike this. It's perfect.
All right, I think we might have Matt.
All right.
I'm working on connecting. You can keep reading chat for a minute.
That Viola guy says, will you read this comment? And then 99 Flakes are a brand of chocolate. Okay, I don't know if we have those here.
We are connected to Matt, but we cannot see him yet.
Wow, this was definitely a controversial opinion. People have opinions about cheese on burgers.
Matt, we can't see you.
Yeah, that's by
Why did you have to say pineapple?
Huh?
Why did you have to say pineapple?
Because it's the obvious bad answer.
Wow. Wow. Matt, where's your
Let me get this
face?
sound up. Matt, are we gonna? Can we see you?
In a minute. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. What
right
is
now
it,
I'm in a
early or
sensitive
something?
area, and if I show you, then I'll be compromised.
Okay.
Matt, how could you do this?
Oh, y'all have to do stuff for another 30 seconds?
All right,
you?
fine. We've been doing stuff all morning. You don't understand what we've sacrificed for this.
Just in case you're still here, Rustage, good luck on the rest of your 24-hour live stream.
Yeah, thank
We've
you
been
for
there.
stopping by, Rustage.
We've been there.
All right. Should be over all the butterflies.
Isn't it crazy we did this whole 24-hour live stream and it just doesn't exist anymore?
But I mean,
What 24-hour live stream?
The one that we did.
Oh, you're right. Oh, hey, there he is.
Oh, do we have him?
We do.
Here I
Outside
am.
again.
He is.
Matt.
What?
No, wrong way.
I can't do it like this?
No.
Well, it didn't rotate for some reason.
Do I become set ways when I do this?
How you doing this morning,
Was
Matt?
I just singing the butterfly? No, it was Matt.
I'm doing
Okay.
fine, despite what you may think.
trying to
Perhaps
remember who
disappointingly, I didn't stay up all night. Did it spin? There we go. I didn't stay up all night experiencing everything that VR has to offer because,
No, I lost your video.
yeah.
Matt.
I'm coming. Because I went to the Vive homepage and downloaded
Yeah.
a bunch of custom environments for your home base.
Yeah.
And none of them, and they're all like made by people, so none of them are like to scale properly. And so I did one and just instantly got nauseous for like 2 hours.
Oh,
And
I
so-
get so motion sick in VR.
Yeah,
It's really hard. I
There
assume
you-
that's what you're talking about.
something like that. Yeah.
Matt just got a VR headset set up yesterday for the first
Yes.
time. It was super fun showing you around at first, though.
Yeah, I know.
I
It
definitely wanna
was a
do some more.
blast. My mind was blown.
So what are we doing? What are we doing this morning?
Well, first you're gonna watch me put on bug spray.
Okay. I need your aspect ratio changed. I need to move your.
Oh yeah. This is Bullfrog. This isn't an advertisement, but it's DEET-less mosquito spray. No DEET involved.
What is DEET?
DEET is a I have no idea, but it says it's DEET free, which means I'm sure someone is mad about it. Maybe it does the ozone a disservice. And it also has SPF. I'm gonna test something. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't hear you though if I get far away.
we can hear you.
I need wireless headphones.
True. What are we in for today?
Huh?
I said, what are we in for today?
Well, inspired by my VR experience, I thought it would be fun for the audience if they could be immersed in my world. And so, welcome
Let's
to
do it.
Dad Simulator. I'm going to be playing catch with you, my children.
Are we being tricked into watching one of those POV TikTok things? Is that what's happening?
Almost got it, son. Trying.
This really did feel exactly like my childhood, though.
Bounced off your shoulder there, kid. You got to keep your head up, keep your eye on the ball, okay? Oh, heck.
This is immersive.
Here it comes. I love you, kid.
This does feel like exactly when people tried to throw balls at me, how it went, actually.
You can tell this is fake because the dad is giving words of encouragement and saying, I love you.
Matt, are you okay? Matt?
All right. Now you've switched to toddler mode.
Oh, okay. What
Here's
does this
the
look
ball.
like?
You ready? You ready? Oh no! Oh, buddy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a bad father. All right, now you've grown up.
All right, how old are we now?
You're in AAA. You're in
What's
AA
that?
ball.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like our life didn't go well. It sounds like we got into some trouble. He said double. Does he mean Alcohol Anonymous?
No.
What is he,
He's
AAA?
professionals now.
Oh. What is AAA? Is that a baseball thing?
Probably.
What is AA? Is that a baseball thing?
Sorry, but I struck you out.
Oh. Okay, we're the professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we grew up playing baseball with Dad.
No, we switched to AA baseball mode.
Oh,
There's different modes.
So
now you're doing chores with your dad.
This is this is an in-depth simulation.
These are actually the kind of chores I had to do with my dad, though.
Sweeping the grass.
Sweeping the grass. We also had to pick up rocks. Matt?
This is very well prepared.
This is my favorite one. This is Dad goes out for a pack of cigarettes simulator.
Uh-oh. How long do we give him?
I think that's part of the simulation.
True. When we sit here and wonder when he's coming back.
Yep.
Well, how's chat doing? Phoenix Rising just says Matt's brand of comedy is unique.
Yes.
True. I'm loving it. We did sort of just tell Matt to do whatever the hell he wants, and we sort of deserve this. I approve of this message. Not like positively.
Matt, you there?
Now it does feel real.
There you go. Do you think he's ever coming back, or do you think he's just gonna wait until we hang up the call?
I don't know. It's definitely a.
This is a very realistic simulation.
Yeah, did this happen to you?
I think.
I thought that was going to be Matt.
I'm back with the cigarettes, son.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That was very real.
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
Sorry. Well,
My dad didn't leave me, but you did. Uh-oh.
Oh. Did we lose him?
Oh,
I
man.
can still hear him. Oh, there we go.
Okay, perfect.
Well, that was a detailed simulation. How long did you spend on that?
did you like it?
Just curious, what was your inspiration, Matt,
For what?
for that whole segment you got?
I saw my baseball that I bought at Walmart the other day, and I was like, I would sure like to throw that around. And then I was like, if I pretend like it's a segment, I can throw that ball around.
Yeah, that's pretty close to how we decided to do things, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You can't plan things. This is my piece of advice. You can't think of anything ahead of time, because if you plan something even a day out, by the time you get to where when it's going to happen, the universe is in a completely different molecular structure, position in space-time, and that idea doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. I don't
You know
think
what
my
I mean?
dad ever played baseball with either of us.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I think we were
Wow.
Frisbee people.
Wow.
That explains a lot, actually.
Does that mean something? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did I out myself?
Yeah, that's embarrassing for you.
Oh, no.
You
I
gonna,
take it back. We played baseball all the time.
you gonna do any more VR later today, Matt?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to
Another
try not
VR
to buy Half-Life Alex. I don't
No,
want
you gotta.
Try to hold off a little bit longer.
I will buy
Yeah.
you.
He got
Half-Life-
motion sick from loading up a Steam VR environment. He's not ready yet. He's gotta
Yeah,
wait.
You definitely got You got to get your VR legs for sure. Play some more games.
It's not even the motion sickness thing. I just don't want to play the best thing out the gate. I want to play the worst thing first.
Yeah, that's also a good reason.
That's a good. That's.
I want to go through the entire. VR's existed for like 5 years. I want to go through the entire,
Oh, we have
arc.
some really good recommendations.
Yeah, we will definitely. I'll jump on with you later today, and we'll do some more.
Hey,
fun
how does
stuff.
chat feel about Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners?
What did you say?
I don't know. I guess we'll.
How does chat feel about The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners.
Is that a VR game? Is there a
Yeah.
Walking Dead VR game?
Yeah.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Oh, no, me neither. Matt, feel free to, when you get the hang of it, to stream your VR experiences. I'm sure we'd all love to see it.
That will absolutely not be happening. I can't figure out nothing.
That's fair.
Plus,
All right,
All right, Matt.
we gotta move on to headlines. Thanks for joining us, Matt, for today.
aye, aye, Captain.
And we'll talk to you later.
We'll miss you, Dad.
Miss you, son.
Daughter. Why did they always do this to me? This is why I'm like this.
How long before Matt gets his own Comedy Central show?
Hopefully a long
That
time.
lasts for one season.
Because we have him, and I don't want to let him go. That was Matt.
That was Matt. That's our segment, Matt.
I cannot fathom what the next one will be. But
Yep,
we just
it'll be-
tuned it. We didn't give Matt any direction. We said, Matt, go.
I said we will be calling you at around 8:30. Be prepared. Those were my instructions.
Yep. So it's time for a headline now.
Now it's time for just the headlines.
Just the
A
headlines.
segment where we read off headlines and don't look any deeper into them before doing lots of commentary that we are not
Yes.
qualified to give.
This one
And also,
is...
they're not usually headlines. They're usually just interesting things. They could have happened anytime in the last
Because headlines
history
are
of
sad.
humanity. They're rarely relevant.
All right. First, I have a quick game for you that's unrelated, but I wanted
Okay.
to test it out. So, it's a choose your answer. So, I regret to inform you that blank has now created a TikTok. Your options are
Oh no.
Donald Trump,
No. That's not it. But keep going. Sorry.
Martin Shkreli,
Oh my god.
the Pope, and Papa John's.
Oh, these are all such good answers. I think it's not. I would say Martin Shkreli, except that I know that he just failed to not go to prison. So, because I saw that headline, so it's probably not him.
Okay.
Unless it is, in which case it's even better. But I'm gonna try to narrow down my options here.
How do I get a straighter face? I'm never good at these.
I
look
don't
at
think
me.
it's Donald Trump. Mostly just because that actually wouldn't be interesting. I just wouldn't give a crap. I'm gonna cross my fingers and say the Pope.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It's not the
Please,
Pope. It's
damn it.
Papa John's.
Oh.
Papa John's just made a TikTok account. You can go follow him at I don't know because I don't want to check.
Papa John made the TikTok account, not
Yeah.
the company Papa John's,
No,
like the
the
guy.
man.
Oh,
The man
like
Papa-
like the
The Papa
like the
man.
racist guy, like the
Yep.
problematic.
Yeah,
Okay.
the greasy boy. That greasy boy now has a TikTok you can go follow. I wouldn't recommend. I wanted to try out that option as a future segment
Good way to
idea.
introduce it. Man, now you got me all excited for Pope TikToks, though.
So Pope TikToks exist, but the Pope does not have an official TikTok yet.
Okay.
But I was inspired by that picture of him with the like sunglasses and the little squirt gun and like full Pope robe where he's like squirting holy water at people.
Oh, I haven't actually seen the image. I've
Oh
heard it
my
described,
goodness, it's
but-
amazing. It's truly
Wait,
amazing.
is the Pope doing that?
Oh, I don't know if it's the Pope.
I thought it was just a pastor that was,
It was
doing
probably
it
just a
somewhere.
pastor.
Okay.
It just reminded me of the Pope. the whole garb. No, sorry, it was not the Pope.
Okay.
Does the Pope do that? Does he does anyone get to see the Pope? The Pope is like
yeah, but only in like
protected.
very controlled environments, I think. Anyway, what is
Okay, anyway.
happening on Papa John's TikTok?
I don't know.
Is it about pizza? Do you
Let's-
think, or is it just,
Let's go look.
or is it him?
I don't know.
We can't like watching TikToks without being able to show them on stream.
Oh my God.
Isn't going to be.
No,
Isn't gonna
sorry.
be
I was just gonna go look at
interesting.
I was gonna see if I could find the account.
Just look at the thumbnails.
Papa
In the spirit of
John's.
just the headlines, we can't actually watch them. You can just look at the thumbnails and just try to guess what it is that he
The
does.
TikTok account is the Papa John's Schnatter. It looks like he does TikTok dances,
Okay.
as per usual.
All right.
But on to the headline. Feel free to go check out Papa John's TikTok. We do not promote him or anything on his TikTok.
No, but cringy TikToks are the best one. Like
They
the,
really are.
The the one that you follow that's just out of morbid curiosity is real life BoJack Horseman. What am I? I'm blanking on his name. The guy from Full House.
Oh, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget has a TikTok where he completely unironically just does TikTok trends and also Full House references all the time.
Yeah.
And it's the weirdest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure cringy is the right word. It's just like... It's like he's so beyond just like dad... Well, because he doesn't have the dad
rough.
level of like being... Right? Like if a dad had a TikTok,
right.
he's trying to be funny. And so it's cringy because it's the dad thing, right? It's like awkward dad. What is his name? Bob Saget.
Lucas MD says,
Actually,
yeah, no idea who Papa John is.
Papa John is the owner of Papa John's, the pizza place, which might only be a U.S. thing, which is fine. It's not that great. It's just a pizza chain.
But he's notorious for being like a gross racist or something like
yeah.
that. Like something no one wanted was for Papa John's to come online and express his political opinions.
Well, it took me a long time to even realize that Papa John was a real guy, because it never is.
Well,
like when it's the name of a restaurant, it's not like Chef Boyardee wasn't a person.
Yeah,
Little
was.
Caesar wasn't a person.
Chef Boyardee was a person.
Was he?
Wasn't he?
I think he's just a mascot.
I think he's a person.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
This is
I'm not
tricky.
sure about that.
This is tricky. Bob Saget of How I Met Your Mother fame.
Yeah, that one. The
What?
very same.
What? All right, we do have a headline though.
Okay.
We have a headline. The headline is, today I learned that the FBI has struggled to hire hackers because of the FBI ruling that the applicant must not have used marijuana during the last 3 years.
That was just stupid.
Right.
Who were they expecting to find?
Well, it's weird because, like, so they want hackers, but then they had rules on, like, whether or not they could perform illegal activities.
Right. If you're hiring somebody who knows what they're doing, they've practiced doing illegal activities.
How would marijuana be the line, too? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
of all the things.
It's probably just a general rule across the FBI, but it does kind of limit your hacker options.
I'm glad that people are relaxing their stance on weed, just, like, as a whole.
Yeah.
It just...
Because more people are trying weed. It tends to relax you.
I don't think that's... I don't even know what to say to that. There's so much to say to that. But the real thing to say is no, that's not why. Everyone's tried weed. That's not it. It's not.
I actually haven't.
That's true. You haven't. You have sad lungs.
I do have sad lungs. So that's not why. It's because I was.
No,
it's because I was the kid
awful.
Dare worked on. Because I was never gonna do anything in the first place.
Did Dare work on you? Was Dare what got you?
I mean, it didn't take much to convince me not to do something. You just had to be an adult and be like, don't do that. And I was like, okay, that was it. I was not a rebellious child at all.
Let's see.
But I also don't care, like, do weed. It's fine. like, marijuana is totally okay. It's not a big deal. It shouldn't be illegal. It's a weird thing that people spend way too much money on in the U.S.
Jaster Vet says...
And obviously hackers are smoking
Chef
marijuana.
Boyardee was an Italian chef who tried to help with hunger problems by canning and distributing leftover pasta from his restaurant for free or cheap for poor people.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is actually
I've
pretty
never
cool.
heard of that.
Yeah. Chef Boyardee, wholesome award goes to Chef Boyardee, not Papa John's.
Not Papa John's.
The Sea Arsonist said 90s anti-drug propaganda worked on me. My mom worked on me. It wasn't there. My mom was like, drugs will kill you.
I just grew up in the general atmosphere of don't do drugs, it's bad for you. And again, I was like, okay, you told me once, you don't have to keep repeating it over and over. I remember.
I just mostly listened to my mom. I know that's hard to believe, but
Yeah.
I actually just listened to my
With
mom
you,
on
it is
those
actually
things
harder
growing
to
up.
believe.
She just made sense. I don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
actually
fair.
I didn't disobey my mom very often because she didn't make like hard, unreasonable lines. She was like, "Don't do drugs," and I'm like, "I guess, yeah, that seems fine."
Yeah, that was pretty much me for most
Well,
things,
and
too.
then like you get introduced to weed, and it's by like your least favorite person. Like the person who's like, "You want to smoke something?" is like the one person you never wanted to hang out and smoke something with. It's like some guy who just like sat in the back of the class and said like relatively weird things or tried to cause a bunch of trouble, and then he comes up to you one day and he's like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" And I'm like, Why would I take anything from you? I would take very few things from you. But on the bottom of the list is drugs.
See, I never had this experience in real life. I only had it from like watching 90s sitcoms, so I was assumed the guy that offered you weed was going to be the brand new kid that was somehow 30 and still in high school and showed up with
Steve Buscemi in a backwards baseball
yes,
cap.
exactly. Steve Buscemi in a backwards baseball cap is going to show up and offer you weed behind the lockers, according to television. That's how that was going to go.
I'm a very large fan of marijuana for other people now. I hate it. I hate it because I didn't react to it.
I think very
well.
large fan has a different meaning to it than big fan, actually. Even though they're synonyms.
I'm an excessively huge fan. I'm a big fan of marijuana for other people. I didn't like it. It didn't work well for me. And I think it smells disgusting.
I don't like the smell of it. I definitely smelled it a lot because I went to
But
the
people
Art
use
Institute
it.
of Austin.
I mean,
so.
it's been proven to like shrink tumors and help people and cure cancers, and it does all these really positive things. And also, that's a little bit political. Don't want to go there. I was gonna say also we know that legalizing marijuana would help with the.
Ricky says behind the lockers. Kyle, how do you go behind the lockers? You know, you just squeeze back there.
Yeah, you just sort of like get against the wall.
Sorry, my favorite school show of my childhood was also Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, which told me that there was a tunnel network behind every single wall in the entire school.
And that's where the drugs were.
Right.
True. Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say. Trying to think of things to say about.
We have any more headlines, or we just got 2 for the day?
Let's see. We do have. I think I had another one. The other one is controversial. Surprise.
Oh no.
Okay, but it needs a little bit of context. But I will explain what I can.
Okay.
It says. And maybe chat knows more about this. It says, today I learned many of the tropes we associate with superheroes were invented by a woman. It says Baroness Emma Orczy, who wrote the Scarlet Pimpernel in 1905.
The what?
The Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh, that is what that says.
It is what that says.
Okay.
Among the comic book tropes that first appeared in the Scarlet Pimpernel were wearing a disguise, having a dual identity with civilian identity, being a wealthy playboy to draw attention away from their heroic exploits, the use of a signature weapon, and most often seen in older comics, but leaving a calling card like the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man cards that Spidey used to leave.
So this is like a Victorian era superhero novel? Is that what we're talking about right now?
I think so. It says, I think an important distinction from previous characters like the Count of Monte Cristo was that the Scarlet Pimpernel's actions were ongoing and without personal stakes.
That's actually really fascinating.
Everyone in Reddit wanted to disagree. It's kind of hard.
Why?
You have to count for Reddit. So one, because they would hate the idea that a woman created it. But two, also, people just don't think that's where it all originated because you can trace different
well,
things
it's hard to take
literature.
fictional concepts and like pinpoint them on one thing most of the time.
Right.
But that is really it's interesting that existed at some. I mean, clearly, like it was, you know, it's at least a marker of a time in which people were putting those concepts together.
Some people know what this is. The Sea Arsonist says yes. The Scarlet Pimpernets. Please explain what this is. Just like
it might be maybe it's a book that other people have had to read in school. I'm kind of interested actually. I wonder if it's a good book. Because that's kind of because I liked my favorite book in school was The Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm only just now realizing it's because it was the closest thing to a superhero story.
The Sea Arsonist says, did you know there's more than one book of that? There's like 7 and they're all amazing. It was written in the 1900s about the French Revolution era.
So it's a full superhero like series. Like it's
Phoenix
like
Rising says, so the Scarlet
book.
Pimpernel is an old school Batman. Rustage is just complimenting us. Like I can't believe he sat through this and decided that that's how he feels. But thank you.
Are you streaming yourself watching our stream? What is happening right now?
I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna participate in this. Let's see.
I want to look up
What
the
if he's
Scarlet Pimpernel
doing that?
now.
What if Rustage is doing the horrible idea that I said I was going to do, which I was going to tape a camera to my head and then stream my entire day, which is just consisting of me watching YouTube videos?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. No one wants it.
The Scarlet Pimpernel sounds like someone is making fun of English people by creating a superhero that sounds like Victorian era English, like like foppishness, like you know what I mean? Like it sounds like someone's.
Pimpernel? Is this a word?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
I have no idea. It's not a word. It's some weird. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like
it could be a word.
It sounds like
it could be a 1900s word.
Like in Community, when Cougar Town ends and Abed's freaking out, they find an English version of the show that they call.
Pimpernel is a plant.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's a flowering plant.
So that must be his calling card. He must leave that everywhere or something.
A Scarlet Pimpernel is a flower.
I'm basically not. Now it's just he probably looks like Tuxedo Mask in my head now.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, in
makes
Community
sense.
they have like Cougarton Abbey, which is like the original English version of Cougar Town.
Rusted
Rusted
says he is, but on a phone, and that does not clarify enough.
Also says I think Scarlet Pimpernel is French.
Fur flower.
No, like I feel like the character is French.
Oh yeah, it said that.
Oh, okay.
No, C. Arsonist said it was about the French Revolution or something.
That makes sense. That's a good era for like if I was gonna pick an era for superheroes before modern French Revolution would make sense.
Could you imagine?
It was that time.
This thought gets to me a lot. Can you imagine being the first person to think of something? This actually drives me crazy about like philosophical topics and stuff.
Yeah.
But like she's like, one of the first people to create like superhero concepts, right? And that just blows my mind because like no one's the first person to think of anything now. Now we all debate about it on Twitter. Like someone has an idea, we all talk about it. Everyone like comes to a conclusion. But like someone at one point was like, new philosophy, none of this could be real. And people were like, that guy, first person to think about it ever. He created that idea.
Yeah.
We're all in a simulation. That dude's the first one to think. Like just like random philosophical thing and like psychology. There's a whole psychology attributed to one guy about the psychology that your psychology changes as you age.
Yeah.
One guy is attributed to have discovering
it doesn't
that.
necessarily mean they're the first person to think of it. They were just the first academic person to
like write about it.
So yeah, either write about it or share it in a setting full of people who cared enough to then record that they said it. So it could be that somebody else said it before them or thought about it before them.
That just sounds like crazy to me.
Well, it's also weird too because the world is huge and there have been
Right.
people all over it. So different people came up with the
That's
same
true.
ideas at different points in different places of the world.
That's true. Yeah, I just can't like.
But there are some things like at one point somebody invented algebra. Like it's well like that came from the Middle East. That was a thing where they had to.
Algebra is hard. I couldn't like.
Right.
But like just like the concept of like people change as they grow, and like 7 people sat around and were like. Never thought about it that way. Brilliant. Never even occurred to me.
All right, we're at the end of the show. Let's
right.
pull up a press the button to close the show off with.
Press that button. I actually don't have a link, so give me a second.
Cat. He's just been waiting off screen to interrupt the show the entire time. Thank you for waiting till the last minute at least.
Not Santa says, would you know if you were the first person though? Like if you set the future trend, there's no trend yet to know about. That's a good person. If you were the one that introduced it, then you don't know that you're going to be attributed to it
right
in the future.
Right.
That's a good point. Paper Cut Ninja says, was Zorro based on a true story or purely fiction?
I guess Zorro was also a superhero, like an older superhero story.
When was that
essentially,
written?
Right?
Before the 1900s?
I don't know. Maybe
19
It's pretty old. I don't know if it was supposed to be based on a real person. I assume probably not. Probably just inspired by a combination of maybe like real life figures, but I assume he was a fictional character, probably from the start.
All right. I have to find one of these now that isn't
Oh right, because we don't just
written
have
by
it
a
like
9-year-old.
ready to go.
No, because you can't even link a specific one. It'll just randomly generate every
always
time.
random.
Yeah.
Can't. Well, that was the first morning show, though.
Yeah.
That was the first new show with the new format. I think it went pretty well. Curious to hear what you guys think about it. We're doing basically the same thing each day. So our segments for the rest of the days of the week are on Tuesdays. We've got trivia, which we're mostly doing as like one of us picks a topic and then presents facts about it, and the other one has to guess if they're true or false. Kind of like how you introduced the TikTok headline, actually. And then
are you saying what all the other ones are?
Wednesday we wanted to do fan write-in stuff.
Oh right, we should introduce that
probably
right
should mention
now.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So on Wednesday we need a topic though.
Yeah, that's true. What should the topic be?
It should probably be I don't know.
Superheroes books something about those.
I was gonna say like the worst food you've ever eaten.
We could do that. Yeah.
All right. So on Twitter, we're on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're Door Monster.
We are Door Monster.
So on your Twitter page, tell us the worst food you've ever eaten. Hashtag it with Door Monster.
Okay, we're up probably.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can at us at Door Monster, but use hashtag okay we're up, and you can submit your stories, and we will read those off on Wednesdays.
We will.
So we'll try
And
to
we'll have other
each
prompts.
Wednesday we will give the prompt for the next Wednesday.
Yeah.
But since we didn't do that last week, we're giving it now. Tweet your worst food experience at us,
Yep.
and that'll be Wednesday's segment as we will do fan
trying to
stories,
we're trying
audience
to-
stories.
We're trying to get interaction on our social media pages because that's how the world works now. Even if we hate it. So
Also, I
yeah.
think it'd be fun content just to like get some
I can't wait
input
to
from
hear
the
it.
audience.
Well, yeah, because we have comments here, but sometimes we miss a lot of them. But if you send them to our Twitter page, we actually just get to read through them and bring them onto the show. So that'll be fun. And we'll have other prompts that will be a little bit more engaging than the worst food you've ever eaten.
Yeah.
But I want to hear it because maybe we could try it in the future.
And
then what else do we have?
Thursdays we have product reviews. We were just gonna pick
Right.
something.
We have like either trending topics on the internet, on TikTok, on Amazon, like different things that people are interested like in trying out. There's lots of things. You'd be amazed at the things that like are universally trending as an object.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. Anyway,
We also just have things laying around the house that I guess we could review just if we don't have anything else.
true, but we'll also be getting like cool things.
Yeah.
We review cocaine.
Let's not do that one.
No, you're right. That was a stupid idea.
At least not live. And then we also have on Friday we call someone up on Discord and we have a guest spot. So we'll have
Yes,
we'll have
for a
them,
whole segment. So for 20 minutes, we have a third co-star, basically.
Yeah, and we'll just have them superimposed in the video.
Yep.
These are all our current plans. Some of those might change if we do them this week and we realize that there's actually just nowhere to go with it for 20 minutes.
True.
That's how we're starting off.
I haven't pressed the button, then we can log
All right,
off.
what we got?
This is for you because I feel that this one might actually mean something to you.
Okay.
You will get immortality and infinite funding to create your own civilization to an island the size of Jamaica with a climate of your choosing.
That's
But
pretty damn good.
you are tagged as kill on sight outside of the island.
Hell yeah.
You would do it?
Hell yeah.
You can never leave the island.
It's all right. I can.
You can make
I can
the
send
island.
minions. Yeah, I can do whatever I want to the island.
You'll
And
never
I
get to
can-
see Ireland again.
I can make it Ireland if I want.
You'll never get to see America
I will
again.
make Ireland too,
All right. So this is an easy one for you, huh?
and yeah.
Literally, the rest of the world will kill you on sight if you ever leave.
I don't care. What do I? I only want my own bubble. I will.
That's true, actually. You really don't.
You're offering me the chance to play Animal Crossing in real life forever and have infinite money mode.
Yeah. Grace says, I wouldn't do it. I don't have the ambitions to govern an island anyway. It's true. You do have to create your own civilization. So do you even know if you could do that well?
I don't care.
True. It's not just Animal Crossing. It's Sims.
Yeah.
Like, you got your civilization. Actually,
If I don't, what's gonna happen? I start over. I make everyone leave, and then I call in a new group.
Most people would do this. 66% of people would do it. 34% of people would not do it. I would not do this. I know I could not create a good civilization. I've played a lot of Sims. I've played a lot of games. I'm not good
That's
at
the thing.
this.
The parts that you're lacking, you just pay experts to come in and help.
The problem
'cause
is,
you have
so the problem is
all
I
the
would
money in
have
the world.
I would have no military, and I think the biggest thing is that that's just a cult. I'm pretty sure a civilization without military is just a cult. Think about
That's
it.
kind of a bleak way of looking at things.
Think about it.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow with another show. I liked this new format. I'm excited to try more of them.
Yeah,
I definitely
I think
kept it moving more. And
Yeah, for sure.
Made an exciting episode. I'm still very behind on uploading these to YouTube, and I do apologize. It's just been one thing after the other. But I'm gonna try and get to that this week. So I will let you guys know when the new episode, when the episodes are up on Ding Dong Ditch, or you can subscribe and get notified when like 10 videos get uploaded at the same time. So we will.
These comments are great, though. I'm sorry.
Thank you guys for joining us. We will see you in the morning. Oh wait, real fast before we
Truly
leave.
feminist state.
Digital Cardboard coming up next right after this.
Yeah.
So stick around
Do it.
for Ricky and Ian playing something. I don't know if Digital Cardboard is the same game every time, or
I
if
don't
it's.
know.
I should learn more
Every
about
time
what
you
else
don't
we're
stick
doing.
around for the next stream, I cry.
I was gonna say Ricky cries, but that's not true.
Ricky has never cried.
Ricky does not shed tears.
I don't think Ricky has ever cried once in his life.
All right.
I don't think he's capable.
Yeah. No,
Ricky would have been 10 and just like sewed up his tear ducts to make sure he never cried again. That's how metal Ricky
No, he
is.
just did the anime thing where like you cry all your tears out at once over one tragedy and then you can never cry again.
True. And he cried like this.
Yes,
You
exactly.
know he did. That's true. That's
All right.
there is no better personification of Ricky than this description.
Everybody have a good day. We'll see you in the morning.
Bye.